Before that we find the entity was in the earth during those days when the Master walked among men in Galilee. The entity then was among those who followed first afar off and began to draw in that they, too, might hear what had been given. First there was the joining of self to the Roman guards, that there might be fault found in those words of him that led so many to seek for an easy way at first, then for an understanding, and for the opening of the minds and hearts of those that heard. Yet in those days when the thousands that had gathered were fed by him, the entity came to understand, to know, that he indeed had the words of life, and gave only as there were the needs of the people for the day. For today is thy day, as he gave then to those about him. If you would know thy Father, then today open thyself to be a channel of blessing to thy fellow man, that ye may know him as thine own Father, thine own God. In the experience the entity gained throughout. For there, then, he became as a teacher, a minister, a defier of those that would make for turmoils or strife to the followers of that lowly man of Galilee. Then the name was Lucius. Much might be given of that experience, for many were the activities and the defies issued to those in authority, not only of the Romans, but of the high priests as well as those sects that made for troublesome conditions, of which the Master himself had been a member. But in the application in the present of those experiences, hold fast to that which thou didst hear in that day. If you would know thy Father, thy God, give of truth, of life, to thy fellow man today now.